I just wanted to make a brief video about Christmas because today is the 22nd of December, so it is very much around the corner. There are a lot of aspects I could discuss, such as the idea about how it can be incredibly isolating during the holidays or stressful, and there's a lot of work because you have to make a lunch and get gifts, etc., etc. But I just think it boils down to one thing. Christmas is overrated, I think. I'm not some Grinch who doesn't enjoy Christmas, but I think it's overrated, honestly. I've had like a few bad experiences at this point of Christmas, and I think maybe it's just, it's trauma, I have bad expectations. But I think a massive part is the idea of expectations versus reality, right? Because, I mean, if you build something up to be really big in your head, then, I mean, in theory it can be really nice, but the reality is it will probably be underwhelming. And I think that's the main thing, right? It's overrated, it's overhyped, right? First of all, like, it's the biggest thing of the year, right? And you're meant to feel this massive Christmas spirit. I mean, this year haven't really felt much of a Christmas spirit, and I haven't 1 or 2 years before. I think 2 years ago I didn't have that. I think this year might be slightly different because it's been difficult. I had universities to apply to and work to do, so my final thing that I did was on the 16th of December. But, so this year was slightly different, but nonetheless I've had occasions where I should have been celebrating, feeling happy, but I just didn't feel the festive Christmas spirit within. And you're meant to though, right? Like, because I haven't been feeling it, I haven't been hearing much Christmas songs this year, so I don't remember too many of the lyrics. But whenever I hear them, like when I was putting up the tree with my parents, there were lots of wordings, and I thought, yeah, it's overrated. Like, it's the most wonderful time of the year, right? That's one of the more famous songs and famous descriptions. But like, it's made out to be so big and grandiose, and I think the problem is people have their own problems because they start celebrating too early, right? Unless you're okay, in US you have Thanksgiving and you wait until after that. But then I remember talking to someone, and he said, oh yeah, here we don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so you should start celebrating early November. And I feel like if you have nothing else to look forward to in the year apart from Christmas, and therefore you start celebrating as early November, not like 28th or something, but 1st, 2nd, right? Immediately after Halloween, then that's just concerning, kind of. So people celebrate it too much. Like, I'm all for trees and festive spirit, but there should be less of an emphasis. It should just be, you exist. And I mean, yeah, it's just Christmas. Christmas is one day, and yet it's made out to be the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be people are dancing. There'll be so much, and it's a white Christmas. It'll snow. It never snows on Christmas. Not where I live in London, anyways. And it's just also like the work and effort of having to gifts and cards and everything. But the main thing is the way people make it out to be really big. I don't like that, right? Like, it's really bad if you don't feel the festive spirit, because there's the part of you that doesn't feel good, and that's just, okay, I don't feel happy, which, I mean, is a shame. But then also, at least with myself, you feel guilty because you're not feeling how you're meant to feel. And this is worst in context of Christmas, because why would you feel bad? It's the most wonderful time of the year. You should be happy. But sometimes you just can't. And I think that's the crux of what I want to get at, right? You're making this one day of the year, this really big thing. But then what if people can't find the joy in that? Then they feel guilty for not being able to find joy. And that also sucks. So I'm not saying we shouldn't celebrate Christmas. Everyone enjoy it, right? But I feel like it's overrated and it's made into a much bigger thing than it is. And of course, on top of that, there's more moral ideas like how it's capitalized and stuff. But it's just, the sentiment is a bit too big, I feel like. I'm not sure if I was able to properly convey my senses in this short video, but thank you for watching.